Alright, this video is going to show you how to field strip or disassemble a CZ52. So getting right into it, we will remove the magazine. We have a heel release right here. We'll take out the mag, set it off to the side. Alright, right here we have a plunger that's holding the slide in place. We have two tabs on either side on the front of the trigger guard. So all you're going to do is pull your slide back a little bit just to get tension off. And you're going to pull down on those tabs and release your slide. It's going to come off the frame just a little bit like that. All you got to do is lift it straight up off your frame. You can see right here, whenever you pull these tabs down, you have a plunger with a locking block, and that just gives you enough clearance to slide your slide off because it's locking right here on that recess in your barrel mechanism. So to remove your barrel, we have these couple rollers right here that lock the barrel into place. So you need to grab something. Here I have a punch, put it in this hole and just kind of pull towards the front. That way it unlocks your barrel, and just tilt it upward and it should come out like so. And we have our recoil spring that just comes straight off, and there is your barrel. And you can see your little locking system, how it locks into place. Removing the firing pin is pretty easy. We have a firing pin block right here. Obviously there is our firing pin. So you want to just push down on this block and just let that firing pin kind of drop out. There is your firing pin. And then your firing pin block just comes right out without the firing pin holding on to it. Now, if you want to take off your grip panels, the only thing holding them in is this little sheet metal locking tab. So just grab something, preferably plastic, that way you don't tear up your panels, and just kind of push it off. Just like that. And then your panels will just come right off without that tab holding them in place. And there you go. This is a little bit past field stripped, but honestly, anything you really have to get to is right here. There's not much reason to take it down further than this unless you are doing some modification work or replacing a component that's in the frame. Just about anything you can get to and clean is going to be accessible right here. And I'm not going to do it in this video, but to take your extractor out, you just get a punch and you push that pin through either side, and then your extractor and extractor spring will just come right out once that pin is removed. All right, putting it back together, we'll start with our grip panels, and they just kind of sit in the frame like so. Get the other one and just kind of fit them back into the holes they fit into. Then you can take your little locking tab, make sure it's the right way, and just slide it right back on. And your grip panels are locked back in place. All right, putting back in your firing pin and your firing pin block. We're going to take our slide, put our firing pin block back in, just like that. We're going to get a little tool just to hold that down while we're reinserting our firing pin. All right, now get your firing pin and make sure the kind of flat side is facing the same side as this little raised part of your firing pin block. All right, now we're just going to press down on our firing pin block, and that will give it enough clearance to kind of drop back in. Just like that. All right, reinserting your barrel, we're going to throw the recoil spring back on. We're going to place it back into our slide. I'm going to slide this back a little bit just to kind of get started reinserting it. Then I'm going to get my punch so I can unlock those rollers. Just going to pull it back till it slides through the front. Push it down and just release it, and your barrel is reinstalled. Next, we're going to put the slide back onto the frame. You just have to have it a little bit forward from where it usually sits. push down on your slide and just pull it backwards. And you can hear that plunger lock it back into place. So that was your field strip or disassembly of the CZ52. Not too hard. It is a little finicky if you're not used to doing it. It's not too bad. Once you do it a few times, it's really easy. But hopefully this video helped. Hope you learned something, and happy shooting.